Hello, everyone. In this session, we will focus on how to automatically pull currency conversions in Onfinity ERP when integrated with a specific website or API. The agenda is to understand the automatic currency conversion process in the system. The objective is to enable understanding of Onfinity's automatic currency conversion functionality and its associated configurations in the context of business processes. The prerequisite is to ensure that a configured tenant is available in your environment, and the organizations are already set up within the tenant. Currency conversion is the process of converting one country's currency into another using a specific exchange rate. This allows for the valuation of transactions, assets, and balances across different currencies, supporting international trade, travel, and financial reporting. For example, converting INR to CHF. Now let's move into the system to configure automatic currency conversions. On the landing page, the mosaics appear empty. This is expected in newly created tenants, and data will begin populating once transactions are processed. This data plays a key role in supporting management decision-making. The first step is to configure the API or website from which exchange rates will be pulled. Navigate to Company Global Settings and open the Currency Conversion Sources window. You need to define the currency conversion source. In our tenant, it is pre-configured for demonstration purposes. However, each environment must have its own conversion URL or API key, as most API keys are paid and environment-specific. To create a new conversion source, click New Record. Enter a name, for example, INR to CHF. Add a short description, and then provide the URL and API key. If the API requires a key, enter it in the API key field. Click Test API Key to verify the connection. A successful message like OK confirms the URL and key are valid. After setting up the currency source, the next step is to configure the tenant. Open the tenant window and locate the relevant tenant, such as Sonic. Make the record editable by removing any filters. Check the Multicurrency option. Select the currency source created earlier. Set the currency rate update frequency to day so that exchange rates update daily. Save the changes. Now verify that the currencies involved are marked as My Currency. For this example, both INR and CHF must be flagged. Navigate to the currency window and confirm that both INR and CHF are marked appropriately. Next, configure the currency rate type. Navigate to Currency Rate Types. In this example, morning, afternoon, and evening rates were created earlier. For automatic updates, select the Auto Calculate checkbox for the desired rate type, such as Morning Rate. Set the currency rate update frequency to ensure the system knows how often to fetch the rates. If this field is blank, the system will refer to the tenant level frequency. You can also define a surcharge percent or surcharge value to account for adjustments, such as the difference between the website rate and actual bank exchange rates. The system will automatically adjust and insert the exchange rates. Once these configurations are completed, close the setup windows and check the currency conversion status. Navigate to the INR currency and view the Conversion Rates tab. If no conversion exists for CHF, it confirms that the rate is yet to be pulled. Similarly, check the CHF currency to verify if any INR rate exists. To pull the rates, the scheduled process must be executed. This process runs in the background and is managed by the system, not manually triggered by users. To run the process manually for demonstration, log out and sign in with the System Administrator role. Open the Job Auto Run config window. This window displays all scheduled background processes. Look for the job titled Currency Conversion Rates. To isolate this process, deactivate all other jobs temporarily. Ensure that the currency conversion rates process is the only active job. Next, view its schedule. If it is set to run every minute, the process will fetch rates accordingly. Alternatively, adjust the frequency to run once per day as required. Once the job is configured, open the V server window. This utility allows execution of specific background services. Select the scheduler service. Deselect other services such as request, workflow, account, and alert, unless they are needed. Click Start Services. This will begin the scheduled job as per the defined frequency. Once the scheduler is running, wait for the defined interval. Then, log out and log back into the tenant, such as Sonic. Open the currency window, search for INR, and navigate to the conversion rates. The conversion rate for CHF will now be visible. Similarly, open the CHF currency to view the reverse conversion for INR. These rates will reflect adjustments made via surcharge settings. This completes the process of setting up and executing automatic currency conversions in Onfinity ERP using API integration. Please join us in the next session, and thank you for attending.